Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to online class. Today, I'm very happy to teach you a lesson which is about speaking and listening in Unit 3, Work Hard and Play Hard. So, now let's go to our lesson. At the end of the lesson, I believe that you'll be able to use new vocabulary accurately and reflect how to balance your time to work and live. So now let's just look at the previous lesson a bit. Perfect. It means best or without fault. Different. It means not the same. A couple of hours. A few hours. Later. Leather is animal skin. Postcard. It is a card often with a photograph or pictures on one side that can be sent with an envelope. Roast chicken. It is a chicken that has been cooked in an oven or over a fire. Naan. It is my grandmother, so Naan is my grandmother. Take away. Take it out or remove something. Barefoot. Not wearing any shoes or socks. Pub. A place where alcoholic drinks and food are often served or available. Pudding. A sweet dish often made from sugar, milk, flour, and often eaten after meal. Pianist. Someone who plays piano. So now just look at our vocabulary today. Questionnaire. Questionnaire is a list of questions that several people are asked so that information can be collected about something. So questionnaire is a list of questions, like so many questions. Work-life balance. It is the amount of time you spend doing your job compared with the amount of time you spend with your family and doing things you enjoy. It means the time that you spend at work and the time that you spend at your family or time for holiday is equal, is balanced. Expert. It is a person with a high level of knowledge or skill, or you can say a specialist. So expert means specialist, a person with high knowledge. Trouble. When you say trouble, means problems or difficulties. Advice. An opinion which people offers you about what you should do or how you should act. That is advice. Important. It is necessary or great value. So now just look at the pictures. Do you live to work or work to live? It is a very good question. So you have to think carefully. Do you think nowadays you live to work or you work to live? Okay. So it is a bit different between two of these phrases or two of these questions. So when you live to work, it means you work a lot. So every day you work and work, you work without weekends, you work like every day and you have no holiday. But when you say you work to live, it means you have your work and you enjoy your holiday, your family. So it means you just work in order to earn some money to support your family and have some time with your kids and family. So now just look at, here is a questionnaire that will ask you from number 1 until number 10. So then it has a rubric below and you have to take whether what is true for you. For example, number 1, do you like your work? Number 2, do you have free time activities? And number 3, do you spend a lot of time with family and friends? And number 4, do you relax at weekends? Number 5, do you have breakfast before you go to work? Number 6, do you travel far to work? Number 7, do you sometimes stay late at work? Number 8, do you often bring work home? Number 7, do you have trouble sleeping? And the last one is, do you think about work when you are at home? So now let's just look at the rubric, and in here we have scoring points. Question number 1 until number 3, if you say yes, you get 2 points. Question number 4 to 5, if you say yes, you get 1 point. And question number 6 until number 10, if you get yes, you get 0. And so how they measure your point? If you get the interval between 0 to 2 points, you live to work. If you get between 3 and 5, your balance work is okay. And if you get between 6 and 8 points, your work-life balance is excellent. So now here is my result. I get 6 points, so my work-life balance is excellent. That's okay for me. And you too have to follow this guideline with the rubric below. So then you have to minus and multiply or plus and whatever, and then you will see your result. How many points do you get? If you get 3 to 5, your work balance is okay. If you get 6 to 8, your work balance is excellent. Okay. And here is some questions. Listen to Dr. Susan Hall, an expert on work-life balance. Answer the question. Question number 1. Why does she say work is important? Number 2. Why is play important? Number 3. What is the problem with taking work home? And the last one is, what's her final advice? And
Tape script 3.9. Dr. Susan Hall. The work-life balance.
Of course, work is important for us all. It gives us money to live. It gives structure to our everyday lives. But for a happy, balanced life, it's also important to play sometimes. It's important to find time to relax with friends and family. It's not good to think about work all the time. I know from my work as a doctor that it's sometimes difficult not to take your work problems home. But if you take your problems home, you never relax, and it's difficult for your family and bad for your health. Don't live to work. Work to live. Life is more than work.
Okay, so after listening to the audio, and now let's just answer the questions together. Number one, why does she say that work is important? Because work gives us money to live and it gives structure to our everyday life. So without work, you'll be free, you don't know what to do, so that is not good. So you need to find a work, you need to find a job in order to earn some money, in order to structure your everyday life. Okay. Number two, why is play important? Because play is important for happy balanced life. So without play, you might not be happy. You cannot just work and you feel happy. Sometimes you need to play, you need to relax. It's important to find time to relax with friends and family. It's good to think about work all the time. Sorry, it's not good to think about work all the time. Number three, if you take your work home, you also take your problems home. So never relax. So you never relax. So don't take your work home if you want to relax. So if you take your work home, you might think about it, you think about what to do, and you might not have time to relax. Number four, do a job that you love doing. So do the job that you love. And sometimes you won't feel bored, you won't feel unhappy if you love what you're doing. Okay. Think about the question. One, how many people do you know who love their job or work? Number two, do you know people who don't love their work? Number three, if you like your work, you never have to work again. Do you agree? And here is the answers. One, I know many friends of mine, or there are several friends of mine who love their jobs, their work very much. Yes, I do. I know some of my friends too that they just don't love their job because they feel bored, and they just want to quit the job, and because the job is a lot of pressure there, so they just feel you know stressed, and sometimes just want to give up the job as well. Number three, no, I don't. I love my job and I never feel bored about it. Just, I feel it interesting, it fun, because when I meet some of my friends, sorry, when I meet some of my students at school, they just, sometimes they are a bit nasty. Yeah, in the club, but somehow I feel happy because of what they just make in the class, and I enjoy teaching them very much. Okay, so the lesson is coming to the end. I hope that you guys will understand lots about the lesson, and hopefully you take the lesson, take notes, and do kinds of that in your book. And don't forget to do the quiz in Google form. And as long as the COVID-19 is serious in Cambodia, so Stay safe, stay home, and stay healthy. Thank you.